Right now, though, in the middle of the second date update, trying to help out Michelle this morning, who has reached out to us and had 2 great dates with Ryan. The first date, they went to dinner. Second date, he actually invited her over, cooked her dinner.
Yeah.
And she met his daughter.
Right, exactly. And I asked her if she helped with the dishes, and she said absolutely. She said it was a fun date. Everybody got along. It was really good. So.
Yeah, so she felt like, hey, man, he's letting me into his inner circle a little bit. This is a good thing. Things are going well. But she's been reaching out since and hasn't heard anything and is just confused what's going on. So Kevin called Ryan, and we have him now on hold. So let's bring him on. Ryan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Ryan, thanks for hanging on, man. Let me just tell you what this is about. This is about a woman in your life who is really into you and felt like you guys had a really great connection. And I'm talking about Michelle. Do you remember your dates with Michelle?
Okay, yes.
Okay, good. That's a good start. Listen, man, she really, really into you. Felt like you guys had a great connection. Felt like you guys were going in the right direction for a third date, and has not heard from you since that second date where she went over to your house and hung out with you and your daughter. But she just wants to know what's going on, like why she hasn't heard from you and hasn't gotten any responses from her texts.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where I think I had a great first date with her. I think we had a lot of fun, a lot of chemistry, and yeah, I took her back to my place to cook for her. And it's always kind of a big thing for me because, yes, second date, if I feel like there's a good feeling, I try to take things this direction and bring them home and to meet my daughter. And it's a big moment, right? I try to play it casual, but of course it's a big moment. Like I'm watching, I'm observing. I want to know that there's like some kind of cohesion there. And to be honest, it's not a good match.
All right, so explain to me why it's not a good match. I mean, is this something you witnessed or something your daughter said? Wait,
let's establish, how old is your daughter, first of all?
She's 12.
Okay.
12, okay.
All right, so your daughter's the one that had the problem with this, or you had a problem with this?
It's my daughter, and that's the thing. You know, I check in with her afterwards. You know, I thought it was going pretty well, but I could tell that maybe she was doing her routine of like trying to like size up who's this new person, you know, how are we going to get along. And after I said good night to Michelle, she said she had a bad feeling about her, and she just didn't think I should be dating her. And honestly, like what I think from whatever my daughter says, like that's kind of where I stand. I mean, she means the world to me, and she comes first, and that's her opinion, and that's what matters.
Okay. Well, I'm going to respect that you obviously are going to be listening to your daughter's input on this. That's kind of black and white, I guess. I mean, on one hand, I can see you're doing the right thing, but on the other hand, are you really doing the right thing? Well, I'm going to just tell you this, Ryan. We have Michelle on the phone with us as well, and I want to bring her back on. She got to hear this. And that's how we got your number. But she's been in the dark about this, but now she kind of knows why you haven't gotten back to her. I want to bring her on right now. Michelle, you there?
Yeah, I'm just kind of confused. Like, you're worried about what your 12-year-old is saying about your dating life? Like, you're not going to return my calls because a 12-year-old is telling you not to? Grow up.
I mean,
you know, like, I don't get that at all.
Well, I hear you, Michelle, but I mean, she comes first. I mean, she does. And again, like she's part of my life. And that's the thing. I want to be upfront with you. I'm not trying to like hide my daughter from you for like months and say, oh, surprise, I have a daughter. Like, I just want to kind of see how we all do together right away, you know?
I don't understand though, because you're a grown man. Like, that is so
I'm aware
ridiculous
of that.
that I, as a grown woman, would have to win over a 12-year-old to get another date with you. You know?
It
like,
does
if I
come
have
to
kids,
it.
I wouldn't let them control my dating life. It's none of their business.
Well, hold on. I mean, like, I know you don't have kids, right? But I'm not trying to, you know, judge no judgment here. But it's like she's a part of my life, like every day. Like, I'm not like one of those I visit you every couple of months kind of dads. Like, she's in my daily life, you know. So like, if we all don't get along, then that's going to be a problem.
Did she mention, Ryan, what she didn't like about Michelle?
Oh, I mean, 12-year-olds sometimes they're not going to be like so specific, but it's like they use that word. I hate to use this word, but they gave her the ick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, gave her the ick.
And I think that again, she could be snap judgment, but we got into it a little bit. And yeah, I don't know, just some of the conversations, some of the things, and just I don't know. She just.
But she does this. You do this a lot. You bring women home and introduce them to your 12-year-old daughter.
It's not like a weekly thing, but I know that, and I prepped her for it too. I mean, like, you know, maybe a few times. You know, I'd say like maybe like 6 times a year, 7 times a year, if it, you know.
Okay, so a couple of times a year she does this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
There's just a lot more, I think, to the story. I mean,
Ryan, so there's no chance that you're willing to see Michelle again because of what your daughter said.
I'm just thinking maybe we got to keep it in the friend zone, and maybe there's something we can kind of keep in touch. But I don't think we can go further than this than kind of an acquaintance right now. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I just think that is so ridiculous. Like, you're never going to end up with anybody. You can't satisfy a 12-year-old, you know, unless you bring home Mary Poppins or something. But
Hold on. I don't
know.
I beg to differ. I mean, like, look,
yes,
I'd like to keep dating. Yes, I'd like to find that special somebody for me. But like, I've had good luck relationship wise, you know, in my life. I had some bad luck, good and bad. But you know, my daughter's she's my forever, right? You know.
Okay.
it's just a difficult age.
This is tough.
It's a very hard age.
All right, so Ryan,
I don't like anything.
Ryan, I do appreciate. All right, Ryan. Well, I do appreciate you coming on with us and letting us know what's going on. Michelle, I'm sorry we couldn't make it a match, but I do wish you both luck. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's tough because I totally get what Ryan's saying. Like, hey, I got to listen to what my daughter says as far as input goes, but Michelle didn't do anything wrong.
No, and like I just said, like 12-year-old girls are very difficult. And what's the mom's situation? We don't even know what her mother's situation is. It doesn't sound like she's in her life much from what he said, but I think there's a lot of other factors. But do you let a 12-year-old dictate your life?
We're going to find out. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099. What do you think about this?